Hi guys, it's Renisti, continuing the rise of Barry McCockiner, Season 2, Episode 2. The off-season is now behind us. Right now, the number one thing on our minds, with the regular season fast approaching, mind you, is the Olympic Qualifiers. We are here to write our own underdog story just like we did with the Deutschland Cup. Let's do this. Alright, so after playing around the lines, which noticeably are weaker compared to even our Deutschland Cup team, hopefully this is the best possible roster to give us a potential win over Kazakhstan, Switzerland, and Poland. And we win! 1-0 to start the qualifiers. Okay, let's keep the lines the same. And we lose in OT. But depending on how Switzerland does against Kazakhstan and Poland themselves, the single point that we just got from this game might be very, very important. All right, we're up against Poland. This is the last game of the tournament. Hopefully we get it done and Barry qualifies for the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milano. And we get a shutout win. Now, let's take a look at the table. Okay, so who's Switzerland playing? I don't know about head-to-head and if it's applied in this game. The odds don't favor us, sadly. But if Kazakhstan wins in any fashion, we're into the Olympics. If Switzerland wins in any fashion, we're done. So let's sim to the end of the day. And it was not meant to be. We lost to Switzerland in OT, but they got the job done in regulation over Kazakhstan, who actually lost every single game in the tournament, which does surprise me slightly because Poland, my guess is that they would beat a team like Kazakhstan, but I've been wrong before. Either way, Barry gave it a good run. He did all he could, but I mean, Switzerland's arguably the best team in this whole tournament, and we were in the same group as them, so you can't really knock them, you know? Oh, that's just wonderful. That's just wonderful. A guy that we just signed. Hey, let me just go to Anaheim. Was he drafted by Anaheim? Not even. Oh, whatever. At least the shenanigans aren't with just AHL teams this time. I mean, obviously last year there was the exception with Roman Bazarn signing with the Rangers because they were strapped for goalie options. But, you know, Prapavesis, Cullen, and Hawkins, he went to Henderson. So at least now there's a player going to the NHL. Listen, if you're leaving Toledo to go to the NHL, not knocking you. Good luck with Anaheim, bud. You'll kill it, I'm sure. Players need to be assigned numbers. Jack Phelan. Who is this? He's a defenseman. Okay, Tuomisto's been called up. But how good is this Jack Phelan? Okay, he's a stay-at-home guy. Big guy too, 6'3", $190. I like it. But now, wait a minute. Did we get some players released? Please? Okay, good. No. So Gus and I goes to Anaheim. Phelan goes to us. Tuomisto goes to Grand Rapids. Understandably, I mean, he's clearly an AHL caliber guy. What? I thought this was BS. That is probably the biggest trade we've seen in this series so far at the NHL level. 1-for-1, Sergachev for Cider. Wow. That is some trade. Jesus. Okay, development report. Javin Moore, who's somehow still with us, even though Buddy was drafted by the actual Anaheim Ducks. Congrats again, by the way. Slowly but surely making some money. No games yet, but since the season will start in October, I'll put the 3% bonus on. Granted, we'll actually be losing 0.3 revenue points, but my guess is that if we get butts in the seats, won't be the worst thing in the world. We might actually make more money by doing this. I signed some scouts. Yeah, not for now. We are just going to sim to the preseason, and that'll be the last game of the episode. Looks like there's been a few new... What? Oh, my God. So the Alexis Lafreniere trade saga, if you will, I mean, there's been rumors for a while now. It's over. He goes to Boston for a third? Are you kidding me? I'd hate to be whoever's picked with that third rounder. You got a lot more eyes on you than the average third round pick. Minnesota. Wait, Romanov was on the Wild to begin with? How? who's trading for a third and flipped for a third again 3 months later. Middleton to St. Louis for a third. Okay. Tolvanen for a second to Vegas? Am I reading that right? My goodness. Tatar to Philly for a third. This guy's going to be the new Jaromir Jagr with how many teams he's played on now. What? Detroit, Montreal, Jersey, Vegas, Colorado, Seattle, and now Philly. I might have even missed one or two. And I'm not even sure if I got in the right order, but my guess is it was somewhat close. Oh, Jesus. When the hell was he back in the AHL? Oh, my God. The problem child is once again back. Let's just hope he's not swearing at police officers in D.C. because I do not think that's the greatest place to do that. Just a hunch. Nickname Chucky. Because he's little, you hate him, and he causes you a lot more problems than one might realize. Justin Hall for a fifth. My God. These trades are wild. Let's see the exodus that Waivers has decided to offer. Justin Barron, no longer in Montreal's organization. I'm not surprised. Tampa picked him up right away. Samsonov on waivers. Yeah, he's on the Marlies. Ulanen, Laval, Stolars, still there. Brandon Bussey, Michael Anderson. Mikey Anderson. Really? Oh, yeah. Give up a second for the guy. Or no, a third. And send him down. Very big brain moves from Doug Armstrong. Ruzicka, Pelche. He's waiver eligible. Jesus Christ. Anderson. Holy. Colton, Villalta, Mandelays, Delia, Merzlikins. Jesus. These goalies, man, they're getting treated like cannon fodder. It's awful. So New Jersey claims Nathan Legaré. Gustav Lindstrom, like in real life, was claimed when Montreal waived him, this time by Nashville, not Anaheim. Curtis Lazar was placed on waivers, has gone unclaimed. 2 trades between LA and Montreal. Copley to Montreal, so the very bad musician, according to this game at least, is a Montreal Canadian. Quinton Byfield. Oh my God. For a second round pick, Montreal fans, they'd be partying the street. St. Catharines would be a riot. Avenue du Canadien would be a riot. St. Antoine, there'd be fireworks in the parking lots. For that, wow. OEL on wave. Jesus. He's not even on a bad contract, is he? 4.6. There you go. Renewed 4.6. Was he not at like 1.2 or something in real life? There was no way it was a lot as much as it was in Vancouver. No way. No way. Please set your captains. Oh, yeah, that's right. Brandon Hawkins jumped ship last year. So, considering that the only player that remains from our leadership group last year is Brandon Cruz, I feel like it's only fitting that we make him captain. Who else deserves an A? I think Hunter Warner does, just because he's that much of a stay-at-home leader. Who else? You know what? Yeah, Chase Greasock, you'll get the second alternate. All right, so with our one and only preseason game, by the looks of it, against the Jacksonville Icemen, we are a man short. But it's only the preseason. And I'm sure soon enough, Steve Yzerman will send down a guy or two to help with our squad depth. So, with that said, these are our lines for the time being. Obviously, we're expecting a couple offensive reinforcements. The defense actually looks all right without any NHL help. Let's get our preseason over and done with. And we lose 4-3. We also blew a 3-2 lead. Kalenikov has got his first goal. I'm sure he's the first Lithuanian to score a goal on the East Coast. I don't recall if there's ever been one in the East Coast. Who played good? Jack Phelan played good. Max Pellerin played good. His defensive play was outstanding. Jesus. But
Not too many takeaways. Let's take a look here. Jack Phelan with 5 hits. Almost 20 minutes of ice time. Just firing pucks into the crowd at this point. I'll maybe adjust these two if they're not staying in their roles. Javin Moore, 4 for 15 in the face-off dot. Jesus Christ. I'm going to put you on the wings, dude. Come on. Just target it for hits. Yeah, the off-ice incident guy. There you go. I decided to look at free agency just for the fun of it, really. And somehow, Luke Tuck, I believe he's a Habs draft pick. Am I right in saying this? Yes, a second rounder. He went unsigned. And right now, he's looking to go somewhere. And I'm offering him a contract with your Toledo Walleye. Let's see if he takes it. Oh my God. Didn't even have to think twice. We got Luke Tuck. Wow. Make him a grinder because, I mean, hell, 214, 6'2". He's a big boy. All right, so before I end this episode and we start the regular season in episode 3, this is what the lines will be looking like for our first game against Kalamazoo. I like the way we look now that we just have an extra forward. Galenikovas can play as a 10th man, either on the left or right wings. Barrin is going to be his more comfortable position as a center. And considering how bad Javin Moore did in the faceoff dot, I think it'd be better to try and experiment with him on the right wing or even the left wing. But that's it. That's all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.